Hello and welcome. Today we have not one, but two boxes of OP14 to open today. Just like the previous one, looks like there is a pack on top. We'll take these off. Oh, they're taped with tape. So if you order a box, make sure it also comes with one of these here. Take this one off too. Put that right there. Okay, we're gonna just open one of these today in this episode, and then I'll upload another video with the other box. All right, let's get started. I'm very excited about this set. I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while. I think I've mentioned in some previous videos as well, because this one features the Azure Seas 7 OP14. 7 Warlords of the Sea, one of my favorite arcs in the series. All these here. Okay, got an English box today. And just as always, we're going to be opening them up with some scissors. Just like the Japanese packs, there is a pull tab here, but it's just safer to open them up with the scissors. You just push the pack to the bottom like this. So there's just all this empty space up here. And then you just take scissors, cut the top, and then you can just push it up from the bottom. I'm very excited about this. Let's push these over here. And let's begin. All right. I'm very much looking forward to this. We've got a Boa Leader first pack. Okay, so this is something new in OP14 for English. We have a leader in a pack here. That usually meant if you got a leader pack is what it's called. There's usually not a hit inside at the back. But new for OP14, there can be a hit in these last couple slots here. So we've got just a rare, and you'll notice that's from EB04, not OP14, because I haven't mentioned that either. But this is for EB04, EB04 and OP14 here in the West. That's how we're going to be getting EB04. Instead of its own release like in Japan, it's going to be half of the colors here in OP14 and then the other half in OP15. In the West, we're going to get EB03 next, which is the heroine set. But we are not going to get a standalone EB04 set. Those are just in here. That's the route that Bandai is taking to have a simultaneous release with East and West. Again, we've got a leader pack here. Let's see if we get a hit in here. No, not on this one either, but that's okay. Just showing that, just reminding that you can. If you don't want to use scissors, the way to, say if you don't have scissors handy when you get a pack, just as a reminder, what you can do is you can push the pack to the bottom and then push the pack to the left so that the pack of cards is down here, all the cards I mean. And then you hold it right here, and then you can just pull down. Again, I'm not going to do that here, but if you find yourself without some scissors, that's what you can do. Okay, pull these out, hand your ball. Very, very excited for these. Specifically, what I'm looking for today is I'm looking for some Boa cards and Crocodile. That would be great. Some Crocodile. So there's our first super rare here. Got a Luffy. Super rare. This is for the, I believe, the new Law leader. That lets you swap attacks with your characters. I haven't been following OP14 meta as much, as I mentioned in a previous video as well. Go check those out. I'm gonna kind of taking a little break from playing One Piece and going more into the collecting side. A few of friends and I have another leader pack here. Let's see. Begun instead playing more. There's an EB04 rare Boa Hancock there. Been playing more Magic. And there's an EB04 super rare. So time will tell if these EB04 SRs, come up in price, just because in the West this is the only way to get them. So I guess it depends on the scarcity of this product. We've never had a release like this before, and I don't think we will again. Again, this is just a one-time thing to catch up to the East and their meta there to have that simultaneous release. We've got a Luffy and we've got a Miss All Sunday SR. Great for, you're gonna need that in Crocodile, which I also want to play. We'll see what I get in here. Again, I am chasing those Boa singles as well as Crocodile playables. I just mentioned not playing as much, but I would love to play casually either Boa or Crocodile. Two favorite warlords. It also helps that they're somewhat competitive. Again, here's another leader pack. This Golden Week, got a Zoro and Rayleigh. This is one of the Rayleigh, or this is one of the cards that can appear in this pack back here, in a full art version. So we'll see if we get that as well. We'll open one of those up at the end of this. Almost opened it with the pull tab on accident. We'll open up one of those packs at the end here and see which one we get. I think you can also get a Monet, and what's the one that everyone wants? Can't remember. Fisher Tiger. Got a Kaido from EBO4. People are pretty excited about this. Whether or not it will be competitive is yet to be seen, but it's really nice. I love these EBO4 sets, and we've got an SR Dofi here. Probably 4 Dofi. Anyway, like I was saying, EBO4, I just love that Bandai does that, releases these EBO4 sets to really support these archetypes that maybe weren't as successful as they anticipated or hoped. It's such a good idea to do that. I know, honestly, I've identified that as one of the reasons why another card game, other card games, but specifically I'm thinking of Lorcana, kind of fell prey to, it's not dead yet, but kind of fell prey to these. That's one of the ones that can be in here. And our last one is a Virgo. As I was saying, Lorcana, it had a lot of archetypes that were not successful, and then they continue to not be successful or have cards printed to support them later. So it really could have benefited like with something like an extra booster set where that is kind of just used to prop up some sets that maybe did not do as well. Also looking for this card is one of the, I forget what the rarity is called. It might be something like an SP, but it's going to be an alternate color version of this. Looking for that as well. It's a Boa card, You'll Frighten Me. And we've got a Shirahoshi rare there. Ground Death and You'll Frighten Me are the two that can come in that rarity. They're like a textured foil version. So looking for those today as well. You got Salamander, Mr. 9, Koala, Coffin Boat, Cavendish, Jinbei, and the rare is Vivi. Getting a lot of EBO4 SRs in this, which is nice. Again, yet to be seen whether that means the demand for the playable EB super rares and playable OP14 super rares will be in more demand or more expensive just because they're split in this set. It's harder to get a specific one that you're looking for. I know that was the case in PRB2 with those SRs, Senior Pink, with those SRs that were deemed playable, like Zoro. Those are in high demand, but they're kind of stuck with all of the other, I say stuck, quote unquote, with all of the other ones sharing that rarity slot. Oh, and we've got a SR Boa Hancock from OP14. So that's great. Like I mentioned, we're getting some Boa cards. Pretty sure this is Rain in there. It's great. No alt or secret rare yet. In our secret rare slot, we would love to find that Crocodile. It's definitely, I think, I haven't, again, watched too many meta videos or anything, but I'm pretty sure that's a 4-of because it kind of makes the whole deck work. The Crocodile, just to be able to, quote unquote, freeze and stall out your opponent's board. Got Mr. One and Kikunojo. Another EBO4 SR. So I think we'll do a count after to see whether there are more EBO4 or OP14 SRs in this, and then what that ratio looks like compared to the other box. I don't have a whole case to compare to right now, just these couple boxes, so we'll have a smaller sample size, but we'll see what that looks like. Shoshin Penguin, Kinemon, Mako Game, Groggy Monsters. All right, coming up to the rare, we've got another Kikunojo. This is OP14 Kikunojo, and that was it. I couldn't tell, but this Mr. 3 is also shiny there too. All right, on the left side now, I can't remember if I flipped these over or not when I turned them out, but still always gives me a little bit of anxiety when I snip that. Even though I've done it so often now and I've never sliced into a card, it's just nerve-wracking every single time. So before next week, I'm gonna see, again, these are, I didn't even mention this, these are from the, yes! Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. I can't believe we got it. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I know I'm not screaming, but this is the best thing I could have got. I was gonna say just now, it's pre-release right now, and I've got a week to, you know, trade for this card, or if I do not get the Boa Leader, I would have a week to, you know, trade for it before it comes out. But wow, that's beautiful. That's going in personal collection. We're not letting this go. Wow, beautiful card. I don't know what to say. This is exactly what I was looking for. I should have mentioned it before. I think I hopefully did. I'll rewind at the beginning of this, but I think I said I was looking for, you know, Boa and Crocodile cards. So this, I'm so happy. Wow. I did not expect this. Kind of like on the Ishtola Surge Foil from the, if you go back and watch that Final Fantasy Collector boosting. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to curse myself and say, you know, this is what I want, kind of, you know, just to be disappointed. But wow, so happy. I can't believe it. This is the first pack on the left side. Wow, I'm very happy about that. Ecstatic. All right, well, I don't think we can top that. I guess for me, I don't think I can top that. I'm a very happy camper right now. It definitely objectively can be topped with the manga rare in this set is Dracule Mihawk, which people are very excited for. I know it seems like I'm moving from that very fast. I just, if I don't, I'll be just stuck on that card forever. We'll go back to it at the end. We got an Ice Time for the rare and the Dawn card here. Okay. Dracule Mihawk. Mihawk is the manga rare. There's a lot of neat SPs in this set as well, including Boa. Boa's one of them. And the two event cards, You'll Frighten Me and Ground Death. Those look very pretty as well. There's also a special, again, I don't know the term for this rarity. There's also a special Buggy card that's very textured. So the only things that would, you know, not even make me more excited, because that's as good as I could have asked for, honestly, for a Boa collector, right? I think there's two other Boa alt arts in here. There's one of them is an alt art for her super rare, and then there's an alt art SP for, it's kind of weird. They released the SP in this same set. It's the yellow one right here. It's the alt for this Boa. Is an SP from this same set. I don't know if they've done that before, released an SP for a card that came out in the same set. Someone please correct me if they have already done that. But I think this is the first time. So there's a gecko. Okay, so here's our alt art. Another great pickup. Wow, Miss All Sunday. I've got the ladies coming out in force. This is definitely also played in crocodile, which I actually don't have a crocodile leader yet to show you guys, but this is an amazing pickup too. This has been a very, very good box. So we've got 2 hits. We've got this alt art Miss All Sunday, and we've got the Boa Hancock leader alt there. Wow, this has been amazing. It's probably because I didn't curse myself. I usually do a self-deprecating at the outset. Oh, I've got usually terrible luck, but maybe I've just got to stop saying that. And I can just prove myself wrong. That's all it took. All right, so guys, it turns out the cheat code is positivity. It's just not being negative, and then you'll get everything you want. I am still up in the air. I'm not gonna spoil it. I love Miss All Sunday. That's her name right now for all the people excited about live action season 2 coming out very soon in March. I do like Miss All Sunday, but I know there are some other people that like Miss All Sunday more than me. If I were to sell that and recoup some of the cost of these boxes. Again, I'm not one to look at One Piece as an investment vehicle or something like that, but other than that, it can also be nice trade fodder if I do want to get some more BOA cards. That would be, I'm sure a lot of people do want that Miss All Sunday. There's Miss Wednesday, Sugar, and Flame Dragon Torch. We're almost done with this box. I think we've got 5 or 6 left. Again, I don't quite know what counts. I know you usually get 3 or 4 quote-unquote hits, 4 at the most. I rarely get 4. There I go with the negativity I said I wasn't gonna say, but I think the alt art counts as 1, so I should be, I don't want to say should, but I think there may be another quote-unquote hit, but it might just be those 2. We'll see. I don't know why I said 3 or 4. It can be 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can just get 2. So we got 1 alt and we got the leader alt there. So I don't know if the leader alt counts as a hit, quote unquote, or if it's an extra, if that is like going to be a 3rd one. We'll see. With this one, I know I learned last time that the secret rare alt, oh, we've got the other Dawn card here, Mihawk. Is this the first time there's been 2 different ones in a set? Someone let me know in the comments if that is the case. As I was saying, I can't remember. I know the alt art secret rare does count as a hit, but I don't know if the alt art leader does. We will see. Because I do not have a secret rare yet, and I can't remember, honestly, if secret rares are guaranteed or not, 1 in a box. I think it is. I gotta do some more research on these, but it's kind of nice going in a little bit blind. Gorgon Sisters need that. If you plan on playing, what is this? It's an uncommon. Okay, we'll set that to the side just so I don't find it later. And the Silver's Rayleigh here. All right, down to the last 2. We'll find out very soon if it's a 2-hitter box, which would be fine with these 2 big hits. That is very nice. See if we can trade that Miss All Sunday for, toward that You'll Frighten Me alt or one of the other BOA alts. So this is a leader pack. Got a For Fun and a Shotgun Pal. All right, last pack. So you've got some last pack magic here or not. If not, that is a-okay with me because we have had amazing luck with these 2. One last look at the pack itself. You can see up here it says English version OP14 and EB04. So there you go there. Okay, little peek there. It doesn't look like there's something here, but we'll go through it anyway. Kuros, random Kuro support right before rotation. I would love to see someone whip out Kuro against me. Just at a locals. All right, last is Queen, and all right, so there is a secret rare. As I was mentioning, this is the regular Mihawk secret rare. This is not the alt art of it. I don't know if this is run in Mihawk. I would assume it is, but I'm not sure if it is. I know the old Mihawk is cut, but again, great trade fodder. I don't know how the values line up with this and the crocodile. I would prefer the crocodile, but if I can find someone to trade 1 for 1, that would be great. All right, last thing. Let's open up, I think this one belonged to this box, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll open up this one. Again, this has a pull tab. Would definitely not trust this pull tab because you're putting so much pressure on one card. I would highly recommend you do find a pair of scissors before opening up. These are called dash packs. This was taped to the top. And we're gonna hope we get the, what's her name, Miss Valentine, that'd be nice. Nope, looks like we got the full art Monet. I didn't know they were gonna be foil. I saw they were alt art on the, not alt art, but full art on the website, but I didn't know they'd be foil as well. Pretty card. Okay, so to recap, we got secret rare in the last pack. Mihawk, we learned that we get a secret rare and the 2, or this counts as a hit and the alt counts as a hit, and the alt leader is extra, quote unquote. Our alt art for today, it's gonna be Beautiful Miss All Sunday here, and Piece de Resistance, the first thing that we opened up, first hit, beautiful Boa Hancock, Miss Fivehead herself. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining me. I'll be back very soon with another opening of the other box very soon. And after that, very excited to open up a box of magic that I'll share with you guys in the next opening. All right, thank you guys all so much for joining. I'm very happy about this. Have a great day. Bye.